Hey guys, and welcome to 2018! I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. Sorry I kind of petered out towards the end of the year. I managed to get myself pretty sick, but my voice and energy are finally coming back, so it's time to get back to work. 2017 was definitely an interesting year for me. Early in the year, I had just barely started my YouTube channel a month or so earlier, and I only had a few hundred followers on my YouTube and DeviantArt combined. I actually tried my very first style challenge speed paint, which was my most successful video at the time. I finally managed to catch a trend at its most popular. That never happens, and it will never happen again. I also started what I hope will be a continuing trend on my channel, making fan art for my favorite game, Rogue Galaxy, on its yearly anniversary. Okay, the video was a little late, give me a break. I also made some fan art for another game that I'm sure absolutely none of you have heard of, Bendy and the Ink Machine. That also probably marks the last time I'm ever gonna make any fan art for just about any property other than Rogue Galaxy and maybe some stuff for some friends. That Bendy video and illustration has been nothing but bad for me ever since I posted it. It's been one of my only pieces to be stolen, traced, reposted. It was everywhere. Other people on DeviantArt were stealing it and tracing it. There was even one guy who had the audacity to edit out my signature and claim it as his own. It even got stolen by a pretty big YouTuber, and despite me asking, he didn't credit me for the image at all. It was also my first video to be copyright claimed, despite YouTube giving me the all clear on it for about a week. But things weren't all bad. I started up my most popular series on YouTube, GBD, and while it did cause some drama, a lot of people seemed to really enjoy it. It's because of that series that I met a lot of awesome people like Feghost and Junkie, along with some others I was already talking to in DeviantArt like Yuki, Luna, Mimi, and later on people like Sam and Jesse. It's probably because of GBD and Junkie that most of you are even here. For a long time my channel was growing pretty steadily. I think I was up to maybe 500 subs on YouTube and maybe a few hundred on my DeviantArt when Junkie made his top underrated ranters and reviewers video that featured me in my low quality videos. That's when my sub count jumped from a few hundred to a few thousand. After that, I knew I had to start making better quality content, so I got a better quality mic and editing software and started getting some advice from other people on things like editing, recording, and all that fun stuff. Since I had a bigger audience all of a sudden, I started experimenting a bit more. I tried new challenges like the Realism Challenge and some more style challenges. I did my very first collab. I started getting way more commissions. I even started up my comic that I'd had on the back burner for years. Everything was going pretty well, and then I screwed it up. I decided to really challenge myself. For October, I wanted to make 3 themed illustrations and a speed paint every day, and I could not have timed it any worse. I had 2 late start classes that began in October. 2 high-level, high-intensity classes, one of which lasted all day. So obviously that burned me right out. The Design Fest videos that I was making didn't get a whole lot of attention. Some of them started getting copyright claimed, and they were causing me to stay up really late and get way more stressed than I already was. So after several videos, I stopped making them and I just took a break from everything for a little while. When I got the energy to finally get back into things, I decided to focus on what I enjoyed and what a lot of you seem to enjoy as well. I got in touch with a lot of other talented artists and I got back to work on making GBD videos. I did make some other content in the meantime. I made a pretty long style challenge that was meant to thank some other awesome creators that inspired me. I did some more commissions that came out pretty awesome if I do say so myself. And I did one more challenge video before the year was out. While the early half of the year was a pretty good one, I really did trip myself up later on with overworking myself and trying to avoid all of the drama that people were suddenly trying to drag me into. This year definitely had some tough moments. I lost some pretty good friendships, some online and one I never thought I would lose in real life. There were more hospital trips this year than I would have liked. Don't worry, it wasn't me in the bed and everyone's okay now. But despite that, the year did have a lot of great things that happened. There were so many amazing people I met this year, and you guys really showed me something. You see, when I started up this channel, I was on the verge of quitting this whole art thing. I'd been trying and failing for years to get any sort of attention. I wasn't improving, and after years of being told that I wasn't going to succeed, I was pretty worn down. But after some time and hard work, you guys happened. All of a sudden, there were thousands of you. I was getting sent so many wonderful and supportive messages, a lot of useful tips on how I can improve, and so much wonderful fan art, a lot of it done by people way more talented than I am. You guys showed me that maybe I really can do this whole artist thing, and I'm so grateful for that. You guys motivate me to do the best that I can, and I don't plan on letting you down anytime soon. With that being said, I'm happy to say that GBD is coming back. I've got everything all set up, the avatar is done, and I've got lots of backgrounds that a whole bunch of talented artists have sent in, and I plan to start releasing those videos again soon. I've also got the next few pages for Project Evolution all sketched out, so once GBD is back up and running, expect more pages to be coming out soon. I need to start getting back into the action, and Ash hasn't even made her first appearance in the comic yet. Well, I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm super excited to start bringing you guys more content, so I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.